All right, Makai Muse, I like what I see. Way to get the offense rolling in the second quarter. I mean, I know it's only week 2, but if we can't score a point against Ball State in the first quarter, what makes you think we're going to be able to do anything against Tennessee? You know, whatever. It doesn't matter. We've got plenty of time to figure this out. We'll be fine. Go Dogs! 3-0 and no signs of stopping. Well, I mean, unless you include the weather delays. The game stopped for so long that our trainers had to order food for the players? How many chicken tenders did we get? And guess who's the leading rusher this year so far? I guess Audric Estime's for real after all. And yes, I know he got another game over the other running backs, but hey, it still counts, I don't care. Go Irish! See, now that is what I wanted to see from Kyle McCord. Just get the ball to the playmakers and let them do the work. Travion Henderson and Marvin Harrison Jr. cannot be stopped out there. And shout out to our defense for playing another amazing game. I do wish we could have scored more points, but what are you gonna do? Hey, Wisconsin, are you sure you have the best running back duo in the country? Because I think Nick Singleton and Katron Allen might have something to say about that. 103 yards and a touchdown for Allen, and 47 yards and 3 touchdowns for Singleton. Tell me who's going to stop us. Someone. The way Ohio State and Michigan have been playing on offense so far, I don't see how they can keep up with us. We are inevitable this year. Come get us. We need Cam Rising back. Bryson Barnes couldn't hit water if he was in the middle of the ocean. And I sincerely thank you, Nate Johnson, for saving us. Because if it wasn't for you, well, I don't really want to think about it. Even then, what was our defense doing on the last drive? The whole goal is to not let anyone behind you. Let them stay in front of you, get the tackle, run the clock out. At least the defense managed to make a stop on the last play when it counted, though. The whole name of the game, though, survive and advance. We'll be fine. Go Utes! Look, all I'm saying is, looked like pass interference to me. Sorry we had to end the streak, Troy, but, you know, someone had to bring you back to reality. Talk about a defensive lockdown! Will Lee the Third and Khalid Duke were beasts out there all game long. Will Howard, just don't turn the ball over, and we'll be fine. Missouri, you're next. Go Cats! So, is Nebraska's offense really that bad? Or is our defense just that good? Because even as a biased fan, I mean, that turnaround from week 1 to week 2 is kind of hard to believe. How is Shadur Sanders not at the top of the Heisman list yet? The man literally cannot be brought down. I don't know what else you want him to do at this point. Shout out to Xavier Weaver, by the way. We have just got too many weapons for teams to compete with us. Go Buffs. Oh my god, we suck! How are we only beating Charleston Southern by 4 at halftime? We should be up at least 30 at this point. Why can't you just use the transfer portal, Dabo? Everyone else is using it, and we're getting passed up because you're too stubborn to make a change. Cade Klubnik sucks. The defense sucks. We suck. Man, what a game. Charleston Southern cannot stop us all game long. Last week must have been a mulligan or something because we looked amazing out there. Cade Klubnik was insane and filmed off a coming through clutch with those 2 rushing touchdowns. Just when everyone thought we were dead, I can confirm that we are far from it. Go Tigers! Man, these games are just too easy. When are we going to get a real challenge? And for all those people that want us to score more points in the game, the whole reason we don't score more points is because we stop trying. Because we don't need to score anymore to win, okay? So just let it go. We'll just score more points when we have to in the future. Go Blue! Well, our offense was playing like garbage for most of the game, and we still managed to score 37 points. Pretty impressive. Although, what was wrong with our running game today? I mean, Judkins was shut down the entire game. We could not have that in the future if we want to compete. Well, that was just awful. Man, I had so much hope when we were up 17-10 at the end of the first half. But it's kind of hard to win when your quarterback only completes 41% of his passes. Look, all I'm saying is that if Michael Pratt played, we would have won this game. It wouldn't have even been close. Don't worry, we'll be back in the top 25 in no time at all. Roll wave. Okay, forget what I said last week. We still suck. We gave up 48 points to Miami! The only difference between this year and last year was that last year, our defense kept us in the games, and this year, it's our offense keeping us in the games. You know what, that's it. I'm starting a GoFundMe for Jimbo's buyout. I can't take it anymore. I just want him out. Could have been more impressive since we were playing Austin Peay, but a win is a win is a win. I'm really impressed by Jalen Wright so far. Back-to-back games with 110 rushing yards. That's impressive no matter who you play against. Y'all didn't believe me when I said Michael Penix was a top 2 quarterback? Well, look where he's at already, huh? Dude is already on pace to break Bailey Zappe's touchdown record by 5, and he's also on pace to break the passing yards record. Why is everyone hyping up USC so much? I mean, like, we are literally a better version of USC. In the meantime, Michigan State, I'm sorry what's about to happen to you guys this week. Okay, before anyone says anything, I'd just like you to know that Appalachian State has always been the hardest Group of 5 team to beat, alright? We all know that. The same thing happened last year, and we managed to pull it out. So I don't see what the big deal's about. Alright, trust me, everything is going to be fine. What did happen to the defense, though? It looked amazing last week, and all of a sudden they're going back to their old ways. We better get that cleaned up real fast. How do you like that, huh? Riley Leonard and Henry Bell in the fourth complete all their passes, and Jordan Waters 112 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Florida State, you better watch out, because we're not going down easy in the ACC this year. We already took down one powerhouse program, and the Noles are next. Well, that did not go how I was expecting it to. The one time a year where a Big 12 team actually wins because of defense. You don't see that every day. Thank you, Tawi Walker, for running us to victory today. And also, how is it even possible that Dylan Gabriel looked that efficient, and yet he only threw for 176 yards? It doesn't make sense. Whatever. All we need to do is be 4-0 by the time we play Texas. This is the year that we get our revenge. Boomer Sooner! We're back, we're back, we're back! I told y'all not to worry about that performance against Rice, and look what happened. And what's all this talk that I heard about Quinn Ewers not being able to throw the ball, huh? All I saw was him slinging it down the field all game long, while Jalen Milroe couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, huh? How about that? And I know about how last year we almost beat Bama and then lost all those close games after, but trust me, this year it's different. I can feel it. I can feel it. It could be just like 2005 all over again. Pour down. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. What the hell was Jalen Milroe doing out there? Kevin Steele, what the hell was that? Our defense couldn't stop a light breeze the entire second half. No, the dynasty can't be over, right? I mean, we only won national championship 3 years ago. It can't possibly end. I mean, look at all the talent we have. Like, this isn't the end of the Saban era, right? Oh God. I guess we're a basketball school now. I'm sorry, did I hear something about being a basketball school? Nothing. Alright then, well, I gotta go shopping for some stuff in the transfer portal, so I'll be back in about an hour, okay? Don't miss too many threes while I'm gone. Alright, see you later. Bodacious to the rescue! Man, I thought we were goners pretty much the whole game. I will say, though, it's never a good sign when literally one guy is the reason you won. Still undefeated, though. No revenge game for you, Tyler Shuck. Although I do wish you good luck for the rest of the season. Now, this was the team performance that I wanted to see last week. 5 touchdowns for Jaden Daniels, 115 rushing yards for Logan Diggs, Harold Perkins actually showing up to the game. That sure helped. Honestly, the most surprising part was that we actually didn't muff the punt during the game. Whatever, keep it going, boys. We can still make something out of this season. Go Tigers! 2 games into the season, and all the preseason hype's already gone. Where's the passing game, Fickle? Because all I saw was ground balls from Mordecai out there the entire game. The whole reason that this was supposed to work out in the first place was so that when our running game stopped, we could still score points. Well, guess what happened? The new year's looking a lot like the old year so far, wouldn't you say? Get it together! Another day, another W. It felt like our offense barely tried and we still dominated. Man, looking around at the rest of the ACC, we might be in the clear already. I mean, who's our biggest opponent left at this point? North Carolina and their crappy defense? I don't think so. Duke? Maybe in my next lifetime. Miami? Don't make me laugh. Clemson? Well, anything I say to them at this point couldn't hurt them more than they already are. On to the next week. Believe what you are witnessing, folks, because it is happening right in front of your eyes. We are easily a top 3 team in the Pac-12 right now. You can keep sleeping on us. That's fine with me. All it does is get you less prepared. We are the only team in the FBS that can win without a quarterback, and now on top of that, DJU's balling out. This is what I've always dreamt of, and it's finally happening. Pac-2, keep rolling on. I said it last week, and I'll say it again. Caleb is still the Heisman, everyone. And I know he's already played 3 games, but he's played the same amount of quarters that Shedeur Sanders has to this point, and he has 6 more touchdowns than he does. So you tell me. And don't worry, he'll prove it to you in person in a few weeks, Shedeur. Also, how about those 49 points in the first half, huh? And Zachariah Branch got a punt return touchdown? We're just too talented for everyone else. If our defense keeps playing like it has so far, we could go all the way. Fight on!